Hey there, have you ever had a brilliant idea of application, maybe web app or mobile app, but you got stuck because you don't know how to code? What if I told you that you could build AI-powered mini apps using just your words, just a simple prompt? That's where Google new experimental tool comes in, Opal AI. I'm not sure I pronounced it correctly, but it is spelled O-P-A-L, Opal, right? I'm talking about a tool that lets you create real workflows, with plain English, plain text, with a little of drag and drop visual blocks, and of course AI capabilities that doesn't need any coding experience. Though Opera is still in its beta version, only available for now in the United States, I'm going to go under the hood with a real demo so you can see how powerful and simple it is to use Opera. So I wanted to stay tuned to the end of the video as I walk you through. Alright, so what is Opera? It is an AI-powered, no-code mini app builder that actually translates natural language into app logic. Think of it as a vibe coding, where the app is built by what you say, not by a script. I'm just thinking about something. It's the fact that with this replace no-code, low-code platforms such as automation platforms like N8N, Airtable, Make.com, Voiceflow, Webflow, Bubble, Adalo, Vectorshift, and a bunch of them out there. Will this replace them? Well, I trust time will tell. But one thing is certain, Opera will give them a big run for their money. Now, let me show you how Opera works. Let's go over to my browser.
This is actually my home page, so this is what you're going to see when you sign in. So as you can see, I have weather app, one of the apps that I built, and then I have expense tracker, right? And then over here you can see if you want to start a new project, you just click on create new, and then you go ahead and start from the scratch. Then if you don't have an idea of how to actually begin building, you can actually start from using one of their pre-built templates here. You can see blog post writer, a bunch of them right here. Let's just test this out. So for example, let's try out this blog post writer. So I'm going to click on it. So you can already see the way the interface of the app is. This is a finished app. So the only thing we can do here is to actually edit it, to suit what our preference is, or to leave it the way it is. Each of these boxes here is called a node. It's a flow node, and you can go ahead and edit each one of them to suit your own project. If I click on this particular one, for example, I'm going to see the output here, the back end, what is in the back end, so I can go ahead and edit. Please provide a topic for the blog post, so I can write the topic here. If I click on this thing, the same thing. So the same thing applies to all of them. I can go ahead and edit to suit my own preference. Okay, then something else. Look up here, you will see these 4 tabs: have preview, console, step, and theme. So right now we are on preview tab. I can click this one to go on cursor, then this one to go on steps. Currently there is nothing there, that's why it's not active. So I'm going to click on preview, and I'll click on start to go ahead and start it. Yeah, but before that happens, if I click on this, for example, over here you can see the Gemini 2.5 Flash. That is the current AI model that we're using. If you want to change it to any other one, you can click on this drop down here, but because this one is already built, we may not be able to change that. So let's just go ahead and run this app and see how it works. So I'm going to click on start. So it's asking me now for the blog topic. Please provide a topic for the blog post. So I'm going to say engineering in Africa. So I'll click this. So I want to show this just as it's working on that topic. It begins from here, from my input, then it goes to write outline. So currently it's writing the outline. You can see basic overviews, search, history, content search, current opinion search. So it's going to go to the outline, then from outline it will go to do research, right? And after research it's going to come over here. So currently it's creating the banner. You can see right? So it's writing a post now, almost getting to the final point, and you can see the progress bar up here. Now it's gotten to the final point. It's going to display the post in a moment. Yeah, here we have it. So you can see the post is very beautifully done, but let's just view this in a wider screen. So I'm going to click on this app button here. You can see, so a wider view now. So if I scroll down, I can see the entire content. So I can go back to the editor right here. I'm going to click this. So I'll come back to the editor, and just in case I want to share this with my audience, or I want to post it somewhere, I can easily click on this share app, this button right here. I'm going to click on it, then it's going to give me the URL with which to share. So this is the URL here. So I'm going to copy and then share with my audience. So let's go over to build from the scratch, because that one was already pre-built for us. Now let's click on this create new. I'm going to start building. Just essentially going to click on this user input to begin with, right? Then you click on generate and then output. That's the final point, right? And then another beautiful thing is that you can integrate all Google Workspace app, right? Such as the Drive, YouTube, text, drawing, and so on and so forth. Okay, so now let's try to build something. So just like I explained in the introduction, you don't need to write any code. You can see the workflow here. So you simply type whatever you want here. Something great about this is the fact that you don't need to describe the whatever you want to be for too long. You don't need to give it too much reference. You don't need to give it too much information. You just type the name of the app. You can say build me, you mention the name of the app, and it goes ahead and gives you all the features that it thinks the app should have. Then you can now review it, its output, and then change it if you want. For example, let's build something. Build me a simple weather app. Right, this build is not correct, so let's fix it. So I'm gonna click this. But just in case I don't want to build like this, I told you earlier, I can just go ahead and click and then rebuild it manually like this. This is the input. I can go ahead and put the prompt here. Then for generate, I click it and I drag it down here, wherever I want it to be. Then I can link them together here. Just link this to this, right? Then link this to something else, link this to whatever, like that. Okay, so that's the way it goes. But I don't want to be dragging like this. I just want to give it an instruction. And for you to delete this, just go ahead and right click, then delete, right click, then delete. Okay, so with this, I'm gonna just go ahead and click go. Okay, so you can see in split, was it up to minute, split seconds, you already built the app. What could have, traditionally taking you about 2 hours or 3 hours or even a day, now he finished it in split seconds. This is powerful. Okay, so I can go ahead on title Opal app. Now the app is not named, so I'm going to go ahead and name it right here, right? So I will name it here. Then I can go ahead and click each of these nodes. This is talking about location. This is the variable, and to let you know, the yellow color represents the variable, that's the user's input, and then the light blue represents the generation from the upper here. Then the light green represents the output. So I can click on each of these and try to edit whatever I want to edit. It says enter the city or location, so I can go ahead here and enter the city, right? But I don't want to do that. I want to leave it as it is. Then over here too, I can also edit. So in case you want to edit anything here in this particular workflow, you can go ahead and put the instruction here for you to edit it. And something else I was telling you earlier is the fact that I can go ahead. You can see now as I click on this drop down, it gave me a bunch of LLM models that I can actually choose from. You can see Gemini 2.5 Flash, which we are currently using, Gemini 2.5 Pro, and a bunch of other models here that you can choose from in case a particular one is not actually giving you the output that you want. Okay, so that's it. So I'm going to leave it as Gemini 2.5 Flash. Okay, so now I'm okay with what I currently have. So I'm just going to go ahead and run the app. The app is ready now. So I'll click on Preview tab, and then I'll run the app. Or once I click on Start, it's going to ask me for the location. All right, because I didn't input the location in there. I just wanted to ask me for the location, making this generic such a way that anybody can use it. If I save the location at the back end, it won't be able to work for somebody else because I already customized it to myself. But if I want to make it open to other people to use, then I'll just put a variable there for you to get the input of the user and then process it to give the output. Click on this, you can see enter the city or location. So I'm going to say London, UK. Okay, so I click. There you have it. So you can see London, UK. Today is Monday, August 11th, 2025, and you can see the weather is currently cloudy and it's 72 degrees Fahrenheit, and it feels like 76. You can see the information is here. Humidity is 55%. Chance of rain is 50%, right? Okay, let's scroll down and see something else. You can see other information here. Okay, so that is basically it. If you want to go ahead and share the app with someone to see what you have built, you can click on this just like we did in case of blog post writer, right? Anything else I need to show you here? So if you need to refresh, you just go ahead and click, and this bar here is the progress bar. When the app is running, it's going to be showing progress of the information that is processing, right? So I can click on this to refresh. So that's Opal for you. I hope you enjoyed it.
So that is it. So what's the big idea here? Opal isn't just another tool. It is an instant bridge from idea to visual results. No long thing. You got it right. It is built for thinkers, not coders, doers and not developers. Whether you are prototyping a chatbot or you are building an AI utility for your team, Opal brings creativity workflows to life without a single line of code. Okay, so that's it. If you think this demo sparked something in you, let me know in the comment below. And if you have any questions about any video that you want me to do in the future, kindly drop it below in the comment section. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and of course share the video with someone that you know might like this. Until next time, God bless you.